If you've been waiting for smart glasses to finally become smart and not just a gimmick, this is the review you need to see. Today, we're putting Xiaomi's latest AI glasses to the ultimate real-world test. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tap Tech, where we dive deep into the tech that matters. Let's not mince words. When Xiaomi announced their AI glasses, a lot of us raised an eyebrow. Another set of camera glasses? But after 3 weeks of using these as my daily drivers, they've proven to be a surprisingly compelling, yet imperfect, look into the future of wearable AI. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let me just say this: the battery life alone is a potential game-changer in this category. First, the specs. These are running on the Snapdragon AR1 Plus chip, coupled with 4GB of RAM and 32GB of storage, which is a significant power boost for on-device AI compared to many competitors. The camera is a 12-megapixel ultra-wide Sony IMX681 sensor, capable of shooting 2K video at 30 frames per second. The operating system is Xiaomi's own Vela OS, and they've packed in a 263 mAh silicon carbon battery. Connectivity is handled by Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.4. On paper, it's a solid, modern platform built specifically for this form factor. And now, let's talk about the design and build quality. The standard version I have weighs in at a remarkably light 40 grams. They genuinely feel like a regular pair of thick-framed glasses, and that's perhaps their greatest strength. The D-shaped frame is made from TR90 nylon with aerospace-grade titanium hinges, which have a reassuringly solid feel and are rated for over 18,000 use cycles. Comfort is largely excellent for short to moderate periods, but after a full day, the weight distribution, specifically on the nose bridge, does start to become noticeable. It's a trade-off for the hardware packed inside, but one Xiaomi needs to address for true all-day wear. Aesthetically, they are sleek and discreet, available in classic black, brown, and green. The camera is tucked neatly into the right temple arm, flanked by an indicator light that illuminates when recording, a crucial and appreciated privacy feature. The higher-end models also feature electrochromic lenses, which can change their tint between 4 levels in just 0.2 seconds, a premium touch that adds significant versatility for indoor-outdoor use. Though it comes at a higher price, unlike some smart glasses, there is no display here. Interaction is entirely voice-controlled via the XiaoAI assistant, or through the integrated touch control area on the right temple. The 12-megapixel camera quality, for a wearable, is surprisingly good. In bright daylight, photos are sharp and well exposed, and the 2K per 30 frames per second video offers a fantastic first-person perspective that's great for vlogging or capturing quick moments. However, image stabilization is where reality sets in. It handles walking perfectly fine, but any rapid head movements or dynamic actions result in noticeable jitter. Furthermore, while you can record for a solid $45 minutes continuously, the $4 to $3 aspect ratio on video feels a little dated for modern social sharing. The camera is a major selling point, but for serious, high-action content creation, you might still need to temper your expectations. The whole experience is powered by Xiaomi's Vela OS and relies heavily on the integration with their XiaoAI assistant, which is the brains of the operation. This is where the AI in AI glasses truly comes into play. Object recognition works relatively well, allowing you to point at an item and get information. It can even count calories for food items, though this feature, while fun, is inconsistent and clearly still in its early stages. The real-time translation is impressive, supporting over 10 languages, including English. In tests, the translation accuracy was high and the synthesized voice was natural, making cross-language conversation genuinely feasible. The caveat, and it's a big one for global users, is that while it supports English, many of the most advanced features, and especially the meeting transcription and device control, are currently optimized for Chinese and require a Xiaomi phone running HyperOS for full functionality. For the general Android or iOS user outside of China, the software is functional but feels somewhat limited. Battery life is undoubtedly the champion feature here. Xiaomi claims up to $8.6 hours of general active use, and my real-world testing came very close to that. This is more than double what some of its primary competitors offer, which is a significant advantage for all-day usability. For a device meant to be an extension of your body, lasting a full workday without needing a case is essential. Charging is also quick, going from near empty to full in around $45 minutes via the standard USB-C port, meaning you don't need to carry a proprietary charging case. The glasses use open-ear audio, which means you get stereo sound without blocking your ears, a massive plus for situational awareness in busy environments. This is likely achieved through bone conduction, and the sound quality is crisp and clear for calls and podcasts. For music lovers, the dual speakers do a great job of providing a rich soundstage, but be mindful of volume and quiet settings. There is some sound leakage, despite the dual protection systems, which could compromise privacy slightly. The 5-microphone array, including bone conduction for clearer voice pickup, ensures that voice commands and calls are consistently clear, even in moderately noisy settings. The Xiaomi AI glasses are currently priced at approximately $280 for the standard edition, with the electrochromic models costing more. For that price, this is arguably one of the best value propositions in the smart glasses market today. It undercuts key competitors while offering a far superior battery life and a higher resolution camera. The value is strongest for early adopters and content creators looking for a hands-free vlogging solution. However, you are buying into an early-stage product. The AI is still maturing, the software ecosystem has a clear bias towards the Chinese market, and the camera's image stabilization needs improvement for truly active USE.SO. Let's quickly summarize the high points and the low points. Excellent, category-leading battery life at up to $8.6 hours of active use. The design is impressively light and discreet, and the build quality is solid. The $12 MP camera captures great $2K video in good lighting, and the real-time translation is genuinely useful and accurate. The AI features are inconsistent and heavily optimized for the Chinese market's XiaoAI, limiting full functionality for global users. The image stabilization needs major work for dynamic movement. The fit can become uncomfortable on the nose bridge after extended wear, and the $4 to $3 video ratio is a missed opportunity. The Xiaomi AI glasses are not just another gimmick, they are a highly capable, affordable, and surprisingly long-lasting smart wearable. They represent a significant step towards practical, hands-free tech. If you are a content creator looking for a great first-person camera or someone who prioritizes battery life and open-ear audio for calls and audio assistance, these are easy to recommend, especially at their aggressive price point. But if you are hoping for flawless, fully mature, language-agnostic AI and AR features, you might want to wait for the next generation. Xiaomi has laid a brilliant, battery-powered foundation, but the house of AI on top is still under construction. Thanks for watching this deep dive. Let us know in the comments if you think Xiaomi has finally cracked the smart glasses code, and we'll see you in the next review.